If I was broke, jobless, and desperate to get a job beyond before the end of 2024, here is what I would do. So happy new month, guys. I'm actually making this video because I realize that a lot of people have already given up on this year and say, oh, we move to next year. But even if we don't start anything from this year, your next year is still going to remain the same thing. So I've been in these shoes before. There was once a time I was really desperate. I had no alternative. Like I was really looking for a job. So I'll be sharing with you some of the things that I did that made it faster for me. These are like practical things that you can do. The first thing is you need to have a skill. So I assume that you have a skill. It can be any skill at all. Mind you, if you do not have a skill, I'm going to give you a suggestion as well. You can go on Google and search for high in demand skills you can learn within 1 month. If I'm going to give you some recommendations, I will say skills like community management, content writing, copywriting, social media management, virtual assistant, lead generation, CRM, all of those ones. They are very easy to learn. If you put your mind to it, there are things that you can learn and be good at it within 2 weeks maximum. Honestly, if you consistently, because I believe you are broke, you are desperate, and you really need a job. So you should be ready to like sacrifice your sleep, your time to actually make this a success. So I would do if I don't have a skill already, I would do that. So I'll just try and learn like a skill that I want to monetize. The next thing is I'm going to like specialize. So if I'm very desperate, I'll try and specialize, but not just specialize anyhow. I'll think about it in my head. What are the most profitable niches? For example, I want to go into like another industry. Let's assume I want to write content. I will not just say, oh, like I'm just writing for everybody, or I'm just virtual assistant for everybody. I'm going to select the people that I want to work with. Yes, I'm going to select people I want to work with. For example, because this is what would help me to create my portfolio, which we'll be getting into next. So, for example, some of the most profitable niches that we have currently, we have like health, we have SaaS, we have tech, we have finance, we have crypto, AI, Web3. Those are like the high in demand niches that we have currently. So, I'm going to specialize and now the next thing is to create my portfolio. So you might be wondering, I've never gotten a job. How do I have a portfolio? You can actually build a portfolio based on just like a dummy portfolio. You can go around on LinkedIn, on Upwork, and look for job samples. Look at the requirement they ask for. Look at some of the job description they have there, and use that in building your own portfolio as well. You can also just go on like any AI tool and type, "Oh, I am a social media manager. I need my portfolio, a dummy portfolio. Can you give me like work samples I can work on?" So based on the different skills that has to do with the job that you want to apply for, you can actually build your portfolio based on that. Look for any portfolio tool like your Google Drive, your Behance, your Journal Portfolio, Canva. Just ensure that you have a portfolio. Is actually one of the most important steps. The next one is to do aggressive outreach. When I'm talking about aggressive outreach, I'm going to explore every means possible. I'll create an Instagram profile, I'll create a TikTok profile and start posting consistently about what I do. I'll start posting consistently on LinkedIn. I'm going to do like a 30 days challenge, posting every day, putting myself out there, talking about the things that I do, the skills that I have, talking about showing my work samples and doing all of that. Also, when we talk about the aggressive outreach, I'm going to be networking a lot. If there is a physical event, if there is an online event, I'll be sure to attend it. And when I attend it, I will ensure that I'm asking questions. I'm very People can see me in the class, people can see me anywhere I am. I will take advantage of all of this as well. Also, I'm going to explore as many job boards as possible. You see, indeed, built-in, anyone, any Fiverr. I'm going to explore every single one. I'll create a profile and then dedicate my time to aggressively um applying for jobs on all of these websites. Applying for jobs on all of these websites. Now, after the aggressive outreach, the next thing I'm going to do is to ask for referrals from friends, families, people in my network. I'll ask, oh, do you have somebody that needs this? I'll message, like I will type it. Do you have somebody that needs this person? Do you have somebody that needs that person? Do you? I would ensure that I do that. I ask, like I said, we are broke by this. We are desperate chicks, and we really need a job. So there is nothing harmful. There is nothing bad in exploring every possible means that we have. There's nothing bad in that. I'll ask for referrals from my past colleagues, people I've met before, people I know online. I'll definitely ask them. Like I said, people come to my DMs, and because they come into my DMs, the next time I have like a job recommendations, I remember them and I reach out to them. But what makes it easy is when you have a portfolio, it's easy for anybody to even recommend you in the first place. Like I said, the next thing is that I'll be very flexible. I won't be doing shakara. I won't be this person that will say 30K is small, 50K is small. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept it because I know that I'm trying to build my work experience, and I know that this experience is also going to give me the bigger bag. It's going to give me like the bigger things I want. I'm not going to limit myself and say, oh, this is too small. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to like lower my lower like everything that I need. Also, one thing I would also have in mind is that I'll be very flexible. As much as I'm saying that I'm going to specialize in going for the most high in demand niches, I would also be very flexible to accepting any other roles within even the ones that are outside. For example, I can write for any niche, but I'm just trying to make my search faster. That is why I'm saying, oh, only for finance. So if I can write for health, I can do that as well. If I see a job opening for health now, all it takes me is to just carry my health samples, just put it in my Google Drive, name it, and apply for those jobs as well. So I'll be as flexible as well. Now, this is the most important aspect, and this is where a lot of people would feel. You need to be consistent about it as well. It will not happen in one day, it will not happen in 1 week. You might be lucky that it happens in one day, in 1 week, in 1 month, but your consistency matters a lot. Posting regularly on Instagram, posting regularly on TikTok. It's the same content, you just have to publish it there. Like I said, I believe you're very desperate. So if someone is desperate, you cannot be lazy. You should be able to explore like any other or any options that you are given. So I will do all of these things. And let me tell you, I will add one more thing, which is prayer. Once I had my prayer and I believe in the God I serve, I know definitely before the end of that year, end of this year 2024, something would come out of it. Also be open to like talking to people that are in the field, asking them questions. Network, like I said, networking is also very, very important. So this is my advice for you. Happy new month. I wish us the best. This year is still going to be a great one for each and every one of us. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share to other people, drop a comment as well, and tell me your favorite part of this video. So I'll see you in my next video.